Hotep Kings and Queens, welcome back to Julia's Empire's channel. As you can see, we have some special guests, and if you rock with me and you know me, you know that young people are my heart and the reason why I do what I do. So I thought, because these two young queens just participated in their first National Service Learning Conference with me. They went to workshops, they were along with me when I did my keynote, and they are just brilliant goddesses, and they come from our inner city and our urban area, and I wanted to just pick their brains on camera. Is that okay, ladies? Is that okay, queens?
Sure.
Because they're beautiful, they're talented, they're gorgeous, and we don't get enough play featuring young goddesses like themselves. So I really just have a few questions for them that they're going to answer honestly. I have not asked them these questions before I hit record on this video, so you're going to get the raw, and you're going to see just how talented your young people, our community members, are. So the first question I have is, drum roll. Drum roll. Okay. The question is, what do you want to be when you get older? If you could do anything, what would you want to do? We'll start with Queen Alia.
I want to be a singer, obviously, because I love to sing, and that's just what I like to do.
Okay. Next, Queen Keisha.
Okay,
Keisha.
When I grow up, I want to be the corner of L&V, cosmetics, and fashion.
So cosmetic and fashion. Excellent. So my next question is a little bit deeper, and it is about self-esteem. So I want you to tell our audience a little bit about how you feel about yourself, honestly. If you had to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I love myself completely, 1 being I'm not at all comfortable with who I am, what would you rate yourself? Why? And where did you get your self-esteem from? We'll start with Keisha this time.
Okay. I'm going to honestly say 9.5.
And why do you say 9.5?
Because that half is, well, I don't know.
Because that's pretty high. Because out of 10, 9.5, self-esteem of 9.5 at 12 years old is kind of a lot. So one, how did you find your self-esteem? And 2, how did you maintain it to being that high? Because that's great. I wish my self-esteem was that high when I was 12.
Trying my hardest, not being around people who are going to be rude and mean to me.
Toxic, get rid of them.
And let me see. Having a great family.
Okay, so you're in a support system. So really quick, actually I'll have Queen Alia answer, then I'll ask my poor Sue.
I think I'm a 8.
Okay, and why do you say 8?
Because, well, nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, that's all.
Well, how did you learn to love yourself and be confident in who you are?
Because once I learned how to do the things that I love to do, then I just start liking myself more because I like doing the things that I do and I'm good at it, and it's just like I just start liking myself and loving myself more.
So having the opportunity to do what you love helped you to have esteem.
Yeah.
So if you were not able to sing, I'm assuming your number 8 will go down. Because that's where you attach. Okay, excellent. Keisha, what about you? So you mentioned your family was a big support. Do you all get really, have you all always been told from your mom, dad, family member, maybe your community, maybe it's your church, your schools, that you're beautiful, that you're a queen, that you're great? Have they always helped you to have positive self-esteem? Or did you just kind of try to have it yourself? Where'd you get it from?
My mom.
She get it from my mama. Dance break. Don't ever... Come on, Keisha.
Yeah, I don't
get it from my mama. Okay, so your mom?
Yes.
And tell me, so she's always been the one telling you who you were?
Yeah, and she's always been there for me.
Okay, so that was important for you, I'm assuming. Okay, and how did you build your self-esteem? Who helped you to build your self-esteem?
My big brother, Kyrie.
Okay. And how did he help you? So tell me, how did he and how did you help you to build your self-esteem?
Because he's a rapper, and so, that's where I learned, to sing, and I wanted to be in the music industry. What's funny?
Oh, we're just doing some bold faces. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is one of the biggest obstacles or struggles that you all face as young people right now, where you're like, yo, this is kind of keeping me from just being free. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Don't hate. Don't see. They know me, y'all. Okay, so what's any obstacles that, and you don't have to be facing this now. Maybe there's something that you faced a while ago, but what is something that was like, man, this makes it hard for me to really be myself and to just love life? What obstacles have you faced?
Can you repeat that? Because you start doing different things like we're talking.
She said, like, what obstacle?
And then,
I mean,
Right,
it's
she
like-
heard. You don't fake CK. Off camera, we're going to give it that. So what obstacles have you faced that kind of prevent you from being your best version? So I can share one. When I was y'all's age, me not having my dad was a huge obstacle. He was not there. So even though I was having a great time in my life, we need both parents. And so I was like, man, I'm having a pretty good time, but my dad is not even here. So that's kind of messed up. That was an obstacle for me. Being poor was also an obstacle when I was growing up. So those are my two. So what obstacles have you faced in the past, or are you currently facing?
bullying.
Okay, talk more, because they're not in your mind. You gotta explain.
Because
them.
people just bully people,
Mhm.
and like just because they not like them or they don't like something that you do or whatever, and that's just like that can ruin somebody's confidence and like who they are and all that.
So bullying is an obstacle. Excellent. Queen Keisha.
okay, one, yeah, bullying.
Bullying is something we all kind of go through, and it sucks. But y'all, we gonna get through that. So bullying. Anything else?
Besides me having to skip a grade then going back, pretty normal.
Okay, so maybe some obstacles in the school. School?
Yeah.
Okay, that's word. What is one thing, because my viewers are mainly adults, right? And y'all are doing an amazing job by being open and honest, because they all have children, right? Most of them. And so y'all are going to give them insight on how to help their girls, their young children as well. So what is one thing that you always wish you could tell an adult or even your parents that you want them to know about you and how you like to be dealt with, how you like to be treated, how you like to be involved? What is one thing that you would tell to an adult, if you could, and not be judged, to help them to better understand you and to help them help you the best? Does that make sense? So, for example, when I was y'all age, I wish somebody would have knew I love acting. Stop making me go to school. I know what I love to do. Please let me do what I love to do. Mwah. Mwah.
You okay?
No, it was not okay.
Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, so what is one thing, because to the adults watching, y'all have a chance to educate and empower by just being real. What would, I just got really thug. What would you, really rock on any block, break it down. Okay, really rock on, break. Okay, so what's one thing that you all, if you this is your platform, that you can tell to the adults that are watching, to be aware of from your perspective?
I would, if I could tell my parents, I would be like you said, I don't want to go to school. Like, it's boring. Like, what is there for me to learn? I'm smart. I know a lot of things.
Not everything.
Well, and I don't like. They say like you need to learn. You need to know math and reading and all that stuff. Like, for what? Like, I'm gonna be a singer, so I need to learn math and reading.
So would you rather go to a school for preparing you to be a singer?
Yeah.
Then maybe
I want to go to like an art school.
Okay, because art schools,
arts.
they do have math and science, but they also include they have music class, vocal coaches, they have concert halls, they have recording studios. Could you imagine having a recording studio in your school where you can access and just make an album? And then, so, okay, so do you want to be spending your time on things that you enjoy?
Yeah.
Got you. Queen Keisha.
Okay, the one thing I tell all adults, and
All adults?
well, mostly parents, okay?
All adults? Okay. Don't play with me. What would you tell all adults?
Well, mostly parents.
Okay.
It's not as easy being a kid as it was when you were young.
Come on.
Yay.
Come on. I'm not your age, but that's a good point. Explain. Take us to church.
How old are you?
They know that I'm weird, y'all know.
Extremely.
Okay. Go.
Huh?
That's my mustache. So, What do you mean it's not as easy being a child? Now, explain your statement.
Okay, well,
because that was powerful.
Well, mostly because I try. How do I put this? Well, parents, they usually say that they understand what's going on because they've been a child once too.
Which is true. That is true. Okay, but they haven't lived in this generation as a child.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They haven't had the kids and the like the social media that we got, and how much that can affect us.
Come on.
And yeah, like
come on.
Like they think they understand, but they don't.
Okay. Like for instance,
they do, but they don't.
For instance, their idea of cyberbullying when they were a child is people prank calling them on a pager.
Okay, so you're gonna go like that, like 50 years. Okay, that's real. Which is there wasn't really cyberbullying, particularly when there were pagers, because we didn't have at all Facebook. We had pagers, which it's really hard to bully someone with a pager, right? Okay, so
they did have keyboards. They had typewriters.
Oh, we going way back. Okay, so we gonna date somebody. Okay, so it's different. It's different. So y'all are dealing with some more stuff, right? Some things that they didn't have to deal with when they were young. And you want them to understand that times are progressing, okay? And that what you are having to face is a little bit more difficult because the ways in which we have to communicate are so much more. We have everything online, social media. You can talk to someone on your phone to someone around the world now, right? So is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
When a girl, like a little girl, she goes to the council, like, and this is what I hate, cause like, okay, so then something's bothering her in my home, and like the council says, oh, just try to talk to the person, just talk to them, or just don't talk to them. Stay away from them. You can't stay away from them. They can call you, and if you block them, they can call you on somebody else's phone.
There are many ways to get
There's so much ways to get to you. And you can't really stay away from them, and it's just like what you do.
So the advice that they're giving is kind of like, Bookie, give me some more, because that's not gonna work. Okay.
And then they act like they understand, and they act like they listening to you, but they not.
And how does that make you all feel when you feel misunderstood by adults? You might you might go to your mom saying, "Mom, somebody's bullying me." She might say, "Stay away from them," or tell them, or tell a teacher. How does it feel when they give you advice that doesn't seem to actually be able to work?
Disrespected, disappointed,
mad.
Okay.
We were in the D's, like.
No, you said we were obviously. You said we were in the D section. You went to the E aisle, to the B aisle. You went back. Okay, that was hilarious. Okay, that's a good point. So, last but not least, I want you all to What is one thing that as a young person, I will Vogue it though. Can you put yours up there just so I can have bunny ears? Vogue. Bunny ears. Okay, get away. So what is one thing that you all want to leave our audience with knowing about you as young people? Because we just came from a conference where we've had thousands of young people from around the world come together and realize, yes, we're young, but yes, we're powerful, and yes, we're going to change this world. Many people don't believe that or really know that in real life. So what's one thing that you want to let them know about who you are as a young person and what you're capable of?
I want people to know that, like, I can change things. You don't have to be an adult to change things. Like, you could be a kid and change things. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have money. You could spread the word about something. You could
come on.
You could tell other people, like, you could just, like, you don't need to be an adult. You don't need to wait till you're older. You can start right now. Like, you can start wherever you are, whatever you got right now.
That's an amazing point. And for all my older adults talking or listening right now, if a young person can realize that you can start right now, that means that you're never too old to fulfill your dreams. You can also start right now. And it just takes you being determined to accomplish that which you are here to manifest for that to happen. Queen Keisha.
Okay. Don't underestimate us because of our age, our size,
So don't underestimate. Excellent. So kings and queens, thank you for tuning in. I want to thank my queen guests. They are amazing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like these types of videos. We're going to serve, learn, change the world. Peace.
Also,
girl, okay, I'm going to let you, but just next time. Also, what?
don't forget to visit our channel.
Oh!
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Go
So
to my
she
channel.
has a singing channel and she has another channel. So what is your channel?
My channel is Ahlea, that's AHLEA. And I got a cover of me singing.
That we just recorded. And that was the John Legend.
That's why, yep, John Legend, all of me.
Okay. And your channel is?
Mine is just my name, Kaysha Shaw, Kayshan Shaw.
Wait, do that again. Because I feel like Kaysha Kaysha Shaw?
Yep.
Hotep, kings and queens, we love you. Be blessed. Be great. You are the light.
Deuces.
Bye.
Dance break. Millie Rock on any block.
We know she's crazy.